Alright, hello and welcome to episode 44 of Derp Shield Innovation. Since the last time, not much has changed. In fact, nothing has changed. So, I thought that I should make myself a better smeltery system. And we're going to run 4 micro turbines into 4 of these guys. And so we need... Where are you? Where are you? There you are. We will need shaft junctions as well. And we will need bevel gears. We're going to need more shaft junctions. Five will not be enough. So we need some gears. Everything else will work just fine. There we go. So there's some more shaft junctions. Alright, so I've prepared this little hole in the wall right here to be where we set everything up. So initially we're just going to stick the 4 micro turbines right there. Nothing too special there. Then we're going to take a bevel gear, put it so that south and west. Then let's use these shaft junctions and flip them about. There we go. And there we go. Those are all now combined. We then want a 16 and a 4 gear. So 16 to 1 for torque, and then a 4 to 1 for torque. Grab ourselves a bucket, deposit the rest. Grab a bucket of lubricant if I can find a lubricant tank. There we go. Stick that inside. Now that we got that, let's see, actually, the way that this is set up, we're going to need to alter this just slightly. So grab that, bevel gear, and we want north, east, south and east. There we go. Then we stick gears right there and right there. And we stick that right there. Don't need to change anything. And now we get the shaft junctions again. And 3 and okay, so hold on one second. Change this to splitting power. Put that as the outside. Then we need another shaft junction right here. Splitting power into that spot and this spot. We then want a shaft unit. Grab ourselves a diamond one so it can sustain what we're trying to do. Put that there. Grab another one. Split it again. There we go. And then bevel gear east, south, no, north. There we go. And a bevel gear right here, east, south, north. There we go. Alright, so that is all done. We now have the ability to place 4 friction heaters. So, for the time being, move this. Actually, that can stay where it is. And let's place a friction heater right here. A friction heater right where this current setup is, so this can move. Then some more friction heaters right there. And then this chest will get sucked over to there. And we'll stick it right here for the time being. Insert. Actually, hold on. Grab it out of there again because that vacuum thing is really annoying. We grab the filter out of this one. And grab the filter. Nope, there's no filter. Alright. Grab that. Put it back in my hotbar. And stick it, let's say, right here. Insert. Filter. Blacklist those guys right there. Alright. Now we just need some furnaces. Three and 4. Furnace, 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 furnace. Friction heater, so that must be the grinder right there. Alright, and grab these guys right here. Pop those out. Set the extract. Come on. Always active, always active, always active. And you are set to insert, so you should be set to extract. There we go. So now that we got that completed, we bring it along here. Like so. Put it right there. Grab some more item conduits. Put them right there. And actually, let's put these guys like so. Alright, then we run this item conduit along here. Not connecting to that. Bring it to here. And put it right to there. Pull that stuff out. Disconnect that. And turn that to disable. And then set to extract. And stick all these random items that I've collected back into the ME system. Now why are you not turning? $65 kilowatts. Doesn't seem right at all. Oh, it's not getting any blaze powder. Question, how is my blaze powder doing? Poorly. As in non-existent. Alright, well that explains that bit. So that's fine. We'll have to fix that here momentarily. For the time being, it's fine. Now we somehow managed to snake our way through here. There we go. And run ourselves some fluid conduits right to there. So fluid conduit. And always active. Now with any luck, all this will just straight work. Yeah, let me out. Let me out. So that's at 900 some. We need it to be at 1350 if we did it correctly. And I think it should be correct. Regardless, insert, and insert. That needs to be whitelisted. Those are the only things that should be going into that. Grab these conduits. There we go. We are now spitting out all of that. And that's at 1200 or so. Well, it's getting to the 1350, which means that we did it correctly. Which means that we did good. Uh-oh. Oh boy. I did not count on the amount of experience I'd be generating from this. I have not prepared for it. Alright, so do we have any vacuum hoppers currently? Vacuum, we do. Thank goodness. I'm going to stick the vacuum hopper right here. That's all going into that single vacuum hopper right there. Now we grab our fluid conduit and see if we can snake it over to there. Insert. And set the side to be right there. And then we need to get some blocks to block that off. So we have some cobblestone in our inventory. Stick that right there. actually, if I stick this vacuum hopper right here, it will have a much better chance of popping that out. And by right there, I meant right here. There we go. Right there. Okay, so all that experience is now going into there. Very nicely. Now we should continue making the HSLA steel. Gunpowder on bottom, there on top. 3. There we go. And put that to always active, so that should fill that stuff back up. And put that in there, put that in there. All of this in there. Put the bucket in my bag. Screwdriver in my bag. And we now have something that can potentially... Oh, no, there's no way it can keep up. That's just disgusting. That is literally disgusting, the amount of process that it goes through. So, I think with that, I'm going to go find my next project, and I'll be back. Alright, so here's my next thoughts, is we should make some engine controllers so we're not constantly wasting jet fuel. Fortunately, it looks like it's an easy recipe. It's just HSLA, gold, what was the next bit? Redstone, and circuit board. CUI circuits. There we go. Let's make 10 of these. Just so we have some in the future. Now let's see. Do I need to have a screwdriver in order to open this thing up? Alright, let's get a dynamometer and figure out how this thing works. So grab me a engine. Good, we have some gasoline engines. And then let's grab us some ethanol. Alright, so first we put the dynamometer. Actually, no, we don't put the dynamometer down. Just first the engine control unit, then the engine, and we stick that on there. Now we put the dynamometer on there, and it is supposedly when it's set to 0% speed, does it actually drop to 0? It does. Okay, that's nifty. Alright. Oops. Shouldn't have broken that just yet. I needed to test the redstone portion of this. Alright, so I need some more ethanol. Ethanol. There we go. Toss that back in there. And then let's get some redstone. And then a redstone torch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So that is a signal strength of 1. So let's turn that to redstone operated. Set to 0% speed. Try setting the redstone torch there. No. Do we have any repeaters? Nope. Do not have any repeaters. So let's make ourselves a repeater real quick. Stick the redstone right here. So when it is receiving 15 strong signal, or a 12 strong signal, let's see if it drops all the way down. If it does, then hooray, that's exactly what I want. And it does in fact drop all the way down. Alright, so pick up all this redstone. And now we're going to make ourselves some controls systems so that this is all fantastic. Alright, so we need some wireless. WR. Wireless redstone. Let's do 2 sets of receivers. And then let's get some WR. At WR. Stick that there. Stick those back in. Make the rest of it. And then finally get a lever. So one is receiving a signal from somewhere. So we'll just set it to 4, and this, let's put this as extractor control. Set name. And put it as extractor control. Now if we stick a lever right there, hey, that turns off and on. Fantastic. Now let's grab this. Stick this back in there since I don't need it. Stick that up there. And get some of that. So now we head over to here. There you are. We should probably mark this as jet engine land. The engine control right there. Set it to extractor control. Now let's just grab this guy. Set it to extractor control. Good, that works. Now we grab our set to 0% speed. And it's now redstone operated. Alright, so that is all done now. If we come back over here, put this right here, and put it back to frame quarry. Turn that off. Then we come down here. It's not working like I thought it would. So let's get ourselves some redstone alloy wire. Oh, this thing is high up. If we come back over to here, it should now be slowing down. And that is how we will control our extractor for when we don't want to be processing anymore. So let's turn it back on real quick. And instead of having it set at 0%, let's have it set at 0.2025 or whatever it is, so that it is just above idle, which means that it won't lose its energy efficiency. Rather than risking this, let's just grab some stone. Cobblestone will do. Get rid of this. Put these right there. Stick that on right there. Redstone torch. Why can I not set the ECU with this? So let's blink back down here. So that that's off, it should be rising. It is in fact rising. And it is now back to being amazing. At least the extractor wise. Also, we're getting a bunch of that aluminum powder that we couldn't get any other way. So we can now control that. And I thought as long as we're controlling that, why not come down here and control these guys as well. What's the wrong thing? It's now redstone controlled. Break all those. Set all these to redstone controlled. Go down one more level. Place redstone on the bottom of them. Redstone right there. And set a wireless right here. Oh, I need one more wireless receiver. Actually, I don't need a wireless receiver. I'll just run some redstone. Up to right there for a lever. And do we have any levers on us? We do not. So grab some more levers. That is losing power, which is exactly what we want. Wait a second. Why is there aluminum powder in there? We want gunpowder. Want coal coke. Turn that back on. And additionally put this right here. And set it to extractor control +1 and have it set to furnace control. Set name. Out. There we go. How do you make HSLA again? Coal. Gunpowder is on the bottom. Why are you not working? Invalid or missing items. Oh, that's Railcraft coal. Coal coke. Okay. Coal. I need Rotarycraft coal coke. There we go. That'll finish that off now. Grab that. Stick that on there. And let us also tie this one into here. So that I put a lever there. Won't actually do anything. Oh, yes, the last part of that I wasn't taking into account. The fluid conduit.
Holy shit, it's him. Entered your channel, General on the server. Sound muted.
And that is that, so let's put that right there. And since that isn't going that way, that. And then we will put it right up this way. Now I'm getting messages on Skype. Alright, and this is always active, so now that is all controlled via redstone, either right there, I want to just turn it off, or whatnot. Oh boy, why is... Oh, I know why. Let's move that, and let's move that. And let's put the sand in there, gold, all these various items. Put that guy right there, and put it to insert mode. And then, because I have one more right there, stick that guy right there. That comes out the top. And then put that right there. And it is now inserting. There we go. That is fantastic. Alright, so now I just need to item conduit, ender fluid conduit. There we go. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. There we go. So now all the experience is draining into this drum. We are earning a ton of it. So that is a way that we can stop wasting jet fuel. I'm going to actually turn that off once this burns through all of the diamond ore. Because honestly, I don't need any more ores at the time being. And if I do, it's a simple matter of booting it back up and then it's done. So actually, I'll just turn it off now. And then we need another transmitter. Set it to furnace control. And then we need another lever right here. That lever should never be flipped. That is just there at this point. I think I'm going to have to pretty up this room, which means tearing all this down, which I'll be a little sad about. But it is a proof of concept for the workshop, showing that yes, it can work, and the engine controls are fantastic. Don't know why I wasn't using them in the past, honestly. So put that guy there. Take that, put those in there. And then stick all that in there as well. And it can no longer operate. So now it's just going to go and burn through all these flakes. Because, yeah. Then once that's done, I'll turn off the furnace system. And that will be good. And how's the furnace system over here doing? Okay, we are full again, which is nice. So, with all that being done now, oh yeah, our king spawner, actually how's our, we got that, so we're not actually doing that great. Why? What happened? Oh, me being in the test world testing out those CTVs again. Hate mobs on the test world and just wasted a ton of experience and mob essence. Essence because it's not a smart system. But hey, it gets the job done, and once it gets a little bit of going, it is pretty darn good and should keep itself going for a while. Alright. Well, I think for that we're going to call that an episode. Got some fine control over the extractor and the furnace system. And I think in the next episode we're going to be working on some more magic, such as Chromaticraft or Botania, or Thaumcraft. Those are what I'm going to be focusing on next, now that I've got an extractor that is actually usable. In any case, I hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, bye-bye now.